Good afternoon and welcome to CTV Sports. I'm Dale Schwetz, and we are live here at the Grand Champions Polo Club, field number 1 for the 2024 Eastern Challenge, game number 2. Congratulations this morning to Newport. And Newport, remember, looking for the three-peat as they've been very strong here in the 2024 spring season at the Grand Champions Polo Club. But there are two teams here this afternoon that are ready to go, and Audi in their white jerseys. They're going to play with Mark Ganzi at 1 goal, Santos Bellini at 2 goals, Sugar Erskine at 6 goals, and Freddie Mannix at 7 goals. This is a running and gunning, wide open team. I like this combination with the Cobra, Tato, Sugar Man, and of course Freddie Mannix. And they're going to line it up with Mark in the front, Santos in the back, and Sugar at the number 2, and Fred at the number 3. Now, SebiLion, who's Sebastian Mendelbaum, who played very well last week, he's going to be replaced today by Johnny Castillo, and but a very good replacement. But I must say, Sebastian definitely was very, very strong last week. And so we'll probably see him return at a later date. Leo Mendelbaum will be playing on 2 goals. Camacho Pierres on 6 goals. And Alejandro Naviz Estrada on 7 goals. And another very strong combination because Camacho and Alejandro had a stellar World Polo League season 2024, and they know each other very well, and they'll play at the back of the game. Leo has been a force to deal with at the number 2 position, and Johnny, of course, a very strong rider and horseman. He will play his number 1 position and play it at a very high level. So this should be a good one today. SebiLion in the dark jerseys, Audi in the white. Our mounted official will be Gaston Dorniak, of course, one of our top officials from the World Polo League, umpiring by himself here in the spring, with Steve Lane as our second man in the stands on the sideline. And if needed, of course, he will converse and work things out with Gaston. And if they need to come to the studio for a trigger, I will be available with our incredible staff. And look at this shot already by Alejandro Naviz Estrada. Oh, no. Oh, wow. Just off to the side. And just bad luck there as a beautiful pass. And it does happen. It looked like a slam dunk in the game of polo, but Audi will dodge a bullet, and they'll go to the knock-in here. So I like this first play here by SebiLion and Alejandro in the maroon helmet. What a pass. Just a little bit off of the cane by Mendelbaum, and here comes Team Audi. Audi, and it's going to be picked up here by Bellini, cleaned up nicely by Estrada, but that ball is going to go out of bounds, and we will have a change of possession early. So a cop on the pitch, and this is in range here for this Audi team. Mannix, a big hitter. Here comes Fred. Fred down the center. I like this ball. This is a pretty pass. Can he get it? Look at that. 1, 2, 3. Oh, that's good defense, Alejandro, but well done as they work it in and get the first goal of the day. But what a pass here by Fred Mannix. That ball was sitting about 100 yards from goal, and Mannix just lays it right down the center wall. Looked like Mendelbaum tried to take it out of the air. Right here, Alejandro almost had that ball, and then Sugar and Alejandro were just going at it there, and Erskine will get his first goal. So we will change possession, of course, here on the bowling, as now we will have Team Audi headed towards a south goal. And look at this. Tato, tato, tato. Oh, it looked like almost taken off the line, but it's going to be finished there by Bellini. And Team Audi keeping the energy up here, going from goal to goal. Remember, to any new viewers, of course, we do switch directions after every bowl-in. We always like to remind all of our new viewers, as we have new viewers daily coming in to the game of polo. It's probably one of the biggest plays that happen in polo that can be a little confusing for our new fans that are always coming out to watch. And but it is a great rule that's been used for many, many years. Actually started in India and is used around the world here. The change of the goals. And I don't think there's anywhere in the world that they would play it any other way. You do change it on the indoor. Remember, in the arena, you do play the same direction, the full chukker. But in outdoor, every goal scored, you will switch directions. And, wow, here we go, back and forth. And we're going to get a whistle on this play. And there's a ride-off and then a hook. So let's keep an eye on number 3 in the white. He's going to be on the left side there, and then he goes over right there. See how he makes that hook? And they're going to call him on the cross hook. Now, that play also could have been a fouling the second man play. If you notice how Estrada was coming down the line. I don't know if we maybe want to look at that one more time. We got a little time here as they go into the courtesy change. This is the play where you can actually almost have 2 fouls. As Fred, he went to make the hook. Now, remember, if you're directly behind a player, 100% behind a player, which is not an easy play, you are allowed to make the hook. Keep an eye again downfield, all the way downfield. There's the big pass. The white player is going to come from left to right. He's going to make a hook right here, and you see he's on the left side, but right there, he also fouls Estrada coming through. So there's actually 2 fouls happen. Now, if that happens in the game of polo, where you do have 2 fouls in a row, they always go with the first foul. And it does happen a lot in the game of polo. Fred's going to talk about that in a little bit, but he definitely was on the wrong side. I remember when you talk about the one player being directly behind, 100% behind the opposing player, it's a very hard play to make. We do not teach that in polo school. It is a pro play. Open goal penalty. And there you go, Leo Mendelbaum. And I like the ball placement here as you had a player going to goal, nobody back. Fred went for the ball, made the hook, gets called on the cross hook. Nobody was getting front, so you need to go as far as you can go without giving a penalty 1. So they move that ball down to the 30-yarder for a penalty 2, and Mendelbaum picks up his first goal, making it 2-1. Field 1 here at the Grand Champions Polo Club, looking like a pool table today, so it should be very fast open polo. And here you go, right out of the bowl-in. Estrada going to get his first run of the day. Alejandro, and a nice finish there by number 4. 2-2. Both teams coming out offensive-minded. And look at this, that was a 3-on-1. Freddie looking back like, come on, guys, we need some help. And Fred tries to get there. And actually a nice attempt there by Mannix to come in from behind. But once Alejandro gets out in front, pretty tough to catch him. So they'll wait for the final player. Always wait for the final player to make it to the bowl-in. Remember, face-off in hockey, bowl-in in polo. Camacho getting caught up in the middle of the Audi players. No foul on the play. Picked up and back. Ooh. The ball comes off of our umpire. It looks like Gaston's okay, though. And it looks like his mare's okay, so they'll continue play. Going to be picked up here by Mark. Actually, nice little play there by Bellini Santos. He leaves it for Mark, and good ball control here by Ganzi. Mark, well done. Sneaking by everybody. Gansey now has room to work. Mark, he's still got Strada. Oh, well done, Freddie. On the 1-2 combination. Number 3, inside the 30, Fred. And, yeah, there you go. He's going to sneak that one in the near post. And Mannix will get his first of the day. So 3 different players scoring here for the Audi team. One by Santos, Chukker, and Fred now. And that's a tricky little play there by Mannix. You see how he was going toward the right side of the post. Had no play. So he had to go to the left side without taking the post out. And back to the center we go. Turned around, picked up here now by Fred Mannix. Once again with the hot stick. 45 seconds left here in the first Chukker. 3-2. Loose ball play. Tamacho. Nice open pass there to Alejandro. See the angle that Pierres uses there to give Alejandro time to work. Now, though, picked up by Gansey. Remember, Mark started the last goal. They come together here, Fred and Tamacho, and Fred's going to get a whistle. So, whistle on the play. And I believe I might end the Chukker. We will check the time here just to make sure. It looks like they are going to hit this one, so we might have an extra time on the clock. And they're going to have a blocking call. So blocking on actually a coming in from behind. I apologize. Riding in from behind on that play as Tamacho had the ball on his right side, the offside. And Mannix snuck in there to steal that ball. Okay, so 39 seconds on the clock. They'll adjust that back. And here comes Alejandro. Look for the big ball. Estrada right down the center. Uh-oh, this ball's going to make it through. And, whoa, here comes straight up in the air there by Chukker. And Fred's going to keep it moving. And this, oh, man, poor Gaston. He is caught in the middle of the shooting gallery today. You got to be careful. And that ball's going to get picked up here as we click down to about 15 seconds. Piedez, nice play here by Tamacho. Well done. Come across the center. Everybody picking up a man. Mannix. And Tamacho will finish it right there with 4 seconds on the clock. And that will be the equalizer. And, wow, we are in for a good match this afternoon. This is the 2024 Eastern Challenge. If you are in the area, I suggest you make your way to Sunset Chukker the Cocktail because this is the fun type polo match. It's where everyone's relaxing, chilling, just having a great time. We have great hors d'oeuvres and a special drink for the day. Have an opportunity. Santos Bellini gonna fire one from 60. Oh, off the post. Okay, welcome back, everybody. As we prepare, all the players ready to go. We love that. And we thank the players for their patience as we are finishing up our commercial break there here on CTV Sports. Looks like Gaston is okay, our mounted official. They had a few balls kind of flying around out there. Remember that ball moving at 80 to 100 miles an hour, so you got to be careful. But he looks fine. 3-3, very good start here by both teams. As not many fouls. We had one penalty shot by Leo Mendelbaum on the open goal penalty 2. Otherwise, everything else was from the field. Both teams doing a great job. This is the 2024 Eastern Challenge, and remember, the winner of this will face off against Newport with Gene Goldstein, Grant Gansey, Nick Roldan, and Tommy Collingwood. And the runners-up will face off against Santa Rita with Rebecca Cohen, Jason Crowder, Pablo Spinacci, and Juan Bellini. And if you're just joining us, Audi in the white jerseys with Mark Gansey playing the number 1, Sugar Erskine playing the 2, Fred Mannix playing the 3, and Santos Bellini playing the number 4. SebiLion, they're in the dark jerseys today with Johnny Castillo playing the number 1, Leo Mendelbaum playing the 2. Camacho Pieres will wear the number 3, and Alejandro Nuiz Estrada will play and wear the number 4. Mixing it up, both teams. We had 1 goal by Santos, 1 goal by Sugar and Freddie in the first Chukker, and 1 by Leo, Camacho, and Alejandro. So, and it has been all offense by both teams. Fred Mannix, nice ride off here by Mendelbaum. This is where Leo is at his strength. Comes right there to hit that near side back shot and gets whistled up here. So, see what the umpire didn't like. Mannix and Leo. Leo's going to get too far in front right here. Watch this. See how he gets in front right there? And now how he gets turned sideways. So you're going to get a blocking foul. And they'll move that ball up. Should be a 3 or a 4. We're sitting about the 80-yard line. Looks like Mark Gansey will do the honors here, number 1. Cobra coming off a very strong season in the World Polo League 2024. Here's Mark with the open goal, and no problem. Now, everybody on Audi scoring at least 1 goal, and that's what we saw this morning. Both teams did a very good job in mixing it up, and it just shows you the balance here. The tournament committee doing a fabulous job this year, not just with the rules and regulations and procedures that the teams have been using for every tournament this year. And I'm talking when I talk about this year, I'm talking about from 6 goals to 26 goals, because there's so many different rules and procedures used at different levels. But tournament committee just did an amazing job. Congratulations to them. And, of course, our management here at the Grand Champions Polo Club and CTV Sports bring all that together, and it's a great recipe for success. So what a season it has been, and this is just a great way to end it here with our spring season. On the move, Leo Mendelbaum. Big ball downfield, but nobody home. It's going to be Santos. Bellini gets the back shot, and turned around and controlled, though, by Alejandro Estrada. He gets it stolen away by Fred. Now they come together, and a whistle on the play. And this should be a kind of an interesting call. And remember, there's no right-of-way on the near side, on the left side of the pony. Let's see. One player tries to go that way. As they come around, it looks like he's going to go in favor of the SebiLion team. Shout out to Sebastian and Lion, Mendelbaum, the SebiLion team, and of course, Alexa, their mom. Big ball here by Estrada. Well hit, Alejandro. Wow, that ball off the field, but a nice attempt there. And they'll line up for another knock-in. Looks like it's going to be Fred Mannix once again. Mannix wearing a number 3, but using Santos to go forward. And I wondered how Audi would maybe run that today, as Santos has been very strong on the defensive side of the coin. And when you add Chukker and Mark, that is a very strong offensive-minded team. It will be Gansey. Beautiful looking little chestnut here with the bald face. Mark. Picked up by Tamacho. Gansey, good control. Mark, well done. Keeping it in front of the big guns. Well done. Gansey's got a chance here. Mark, still got a chance. Cobra. Ooh, still on the field. Picked up by Fred, and that ball, I believe, is going to go in. Or just wide. It looked to me like it dropped in there, but I guess it is just wide. So we will go to our courtesy change. And when we return, we'll return for a knock-in. And remember this with our 2024 Eastern Challenge. The runners-up will play in the Just for the Fun of It Cup on Sunday. We'll start off with our all right, here we go. On our replay, watch how close this shot is on goal by Fred Mannix. Right. Man, you might have to slow that down to even look at that one. Very tough to see that. And a good shot here of Mark Gansey and, of course, Lisa, one of our managers, making sure Mark's got all his horses and mallets ready to go. Good shot here, Johnny Castillo. Very strong on the four-legged athlete. Some good shots here, Alejandro. We will come back to a knock-in after our courtesy change. Alejandro, great World Polo League 2024, and his brother Nacho. Nacho is head back to Argentina. Both players will be playing in Aspen this summer. And we'll talk more about Aspen as the day goes on. As we've been talking about Aspen all day long here at all of our games. As the season will start in July. On the move is going to be Johnny with his first breakaway of the day. And he is on his own. Johnny Castillo, shot on goal. And a true coast-to-coast like butter on toast, as that started with Estrada on the knock-in, if you recall. And look at Johnny gets out in front here. I thought Mark might drop the hammer, but Johnny got out so far in front, and this is a great finish. Always hit to the far post. That way you have the easier finish, and Johnny Castillo is showing you exactly how to do it. Hits to the left, to the far post. Then he moves over to the left, has an easy open cut shot. And that's the way you do it. Well done. On the run, on the turn, going to be Fred Mannix. Good ride off here by Leo. Mendelbaum, well done. Leo trying to get through the Audi defense. Mendelbaum, oh, well done. Good stick work here. Leo, ducking and diving, bobbing and weaving. Well done, Santos. And both teams are dialed in here in the second Chukker. Tato, here comes Chukker. He'll override. Turn around quickly now by Estrada. Good pace. Both teams keeping the level up. Santos under the neck. Gaston looking to get out of the way. Our mountain official. Two number 4s come together. Clean back shot by Estrada. He's going to fall. Well done there by Tamacho. Freddie gets up on the handlebars. And what a finish by Pierres. That is not an easy hook on Fred Mannix, especially as strong as Fred is. And then right here, this play, he actually hooks Fred's back shot and then gets the finish. Well done. Very strong play there by Tamacho Pierres. And we will get another bowl in here, and it's been about 50-50 on the bowl ins. And the possessions here are going to be huge through this game, as very, very close. Fred getting up on the handlebars again a little bit here. Puts that ball down the center. Nobody home. Look at his dark jerseys everywhere. And look at this, Strada. He's going to open it up here. Only 45 seconds left here in this second Chukker. Gansey comes flying back. Fred goes to the man. Estrada still has control. He's going to find Tamacho. They're going to get one here. Piedez. And there you go. As it looked like Freddie was going to get it done. But Tamacho picks up his third goal. And this is a great attempt by Fred Mannix. Watch Fred, number 3, come in from right to left here. Try to make the back shot. And a good finish by Tamacho Piedez. All right, so that's going to give him a 2-point lead, 6-4. We'll be right back. All right, welcome back as we get ready for our third Chukker play. The Aspen Valley Polo Club announces the 2024 summer schedule. So get ready. July, August, and it always starts, of course, on July 3rd with the Independence Cup. 11th season for the Aspen Valley Polo Club, and looking forward to it. Coming off, well, one of its best seasons, the 10th season. 10-year anniversary last year. What a season it was. And they are ready to go as Colorado has embraced the polo. They love the polo like we love the polo out there. And the club covering everything once again from junior polo to the high goal. So get ready for that. And, of course, if you want to know more about it, you can go to all of our websites and, of course, our apps. And you can get in touch with our polo manager, Cale Newman, and Juan Bellini. And you can get all their numbers on all of our platforms. Here we go on the sword fight. It's going to be Mark Gansey and Estrada. Alejandro's going to win this little battle. Into the corner they go. Mark's going to press him. He pushes them wide here. Now, though, Alejandro still has control, keeping it right in there behind. Look at this. Mark, though, goes for the ride-off. Alejandro switches to the near side, turned around and cleanly taken out by number 3, Fred Mannix. Fred. Oh, this ball is going to get out there if Mark can catch it, but a good read by Tamacho. Piedez. Oh, Piedez. Sugar reaches way back. Watch Mark going through here. Can Gansey get there? And a nice attempt on the give and go by number 1 and number 2 of Audi. But that ball will go just wide and will line up for a knock-in. And it'll be Estrada once again. Once again, very clean, open polo. Our game this morning, I don't think there was one foul. We were checking that out. I was actually talking with some of our producers here at CTV Sports, and they were saying no, that it was that clean, and it was a fast, fun running game, just like this one. Open, Castillo. Inside, Santos. Tato goes for the turn, leaves it for Fred. Mannix back to Sugar. Sugar leaves it for Fred. Fred goes back to the boards. Off the boards, Sugar might get a run here. This could be a foot race. Erskine. Mark gets a piece of it. And they turn it around. You're going to get a 3-on-2. Oh, 4-on-2 here. Oh, comes got Gansey and Sugar getting back on defense quickly here, not to leave Fred and Santos by themselves. Good rotation. Both teams rotating at a high level here. Turn around quickly. Pieta is going to fire one from 80, taken out of the air by Mannix, backed up with a lot of pace. Read well, turned inside by Leo. He'll wait for Tamacho. Here comes Alejandro. Once again, SebiLion with very good pace. Oh, what a play here by Mannix, but that ball, I guess Fred's going to call it out of bounds. Good sportsmanship there. But, man, what a skilled play by Mannix. I don't care if that ball's out of bounds or not. Picked it up out of the air, flipped it back to the left, to the right. I got to tell you, back in the day, I had an opportunity to play with Fred Mannix. It was actually Tamach. We were playing with Gonzalito Pierres, Melissa Gansey, and Juan Bellini, and Juan was injured. Melissa and Juan decided to switch the team up. So we played, Gonzalito and I played with Mark and Fred Mannix, and I played number 1 and Fred played 2. And to this day, one of the best goals I've ever seen on the polo field, either spectating or playing, was actually from Fred Mannix. And it was a similar just eye-hand coordination like you saw there. I actually blocked the play and blocked the ball, and it popped up in the air, and Fred came behind me, picked it up. I followed him from the 80-yard line in. He took it out of the air 6 times. And on the 5th time, he took a near side neck shot to snap it across the center of the goal and then fired a neck shot from the 30-yard line. But the 7 times he had it in the air at full speed, and he was just unbelievable. So he has the ability. But on this one here, he's going to get caught on this safety, penalty 6. And it'll be our first goal shot penalty from the 60. We had 1 open goal penalty, or 2. We had a 3 and a 2. Each team getting 1. Here comes Estrada from the 60. Wow, well hit, Alejandro. Very well hit. And a nice horse there. Nice and easy. Look like a little rocking horse. So that's going to bring it to a 3-goal lead, largest lead of the day. And back to the center we will go. Let's see if Audi can get one here. They've gone cold a little bit. They 3-3 in the first Chukker, and then 6-4. Now we go 7-4. Mannix looking to go down the center here. Read well by Estrada. Mark's going to come back quickly, though. Gansey. Open back shot. Well done. Cleanly hit. Sugar. Oh, and looked like Tamacho was going to win that one. And then Erskine gets in there, and Sugar just brings out the putter. And he actually has Fred there in the rumble seat, so no problem. But this is actually a very good play as his Sugar comes over to take Estrada out, and a good read by Tamacho to try to steal that ball. And watch this, because he goes right there, but Tamacho reads it perfectly, but it's bad luck. Just hit off the horse. Alejandro wanted an uneven ride off, which could maybe be does have a discussion there. It's kind of a weird little ride-off. But Chukker will pick one up, make it 7-5. Here we go as we play in our third and final Chukker of the first half. Strada leaves it now for Pierres. Tamacho. Going to be Santos on the gray. Checking his shoulder. Well done to Santos. Santos playing very well this season also. I think he's raised his level. And you've seen that at 2 goals now. Looking to go to that number 3, I think. He's playing well. Had a good season across the board, playing in the logo and the medium and the high. Turned around by Estrada. And it'll be SebiLion to work it down. Oh, Chukker trying to steal it. And he's going to get caught with his hand in the cookie jar there. That'll stop the clock. And you'll get a good look at this here on the drone. Turned in cleanly by Estrada. A little pump fake. Pushes Mark to the side. Then they come together here. And, ooh, they all come together there. That's pretty wild play. But I think they're going to go ahead and call on Chukker for coming in front of Johnny. And now they're going to move this one up. So you can see there Chukker coming in. You saw the contact between Castillo and Erskine. So somebody's wrong. Anytime you see contact between 2 players that is not clean contact, not even contact, there's definitely somebody's wrong. So you can scratch your head and, have a cup of tea and sit back. That's why the video system has been so important in the game of polo, because there's so many times that you have contact between 2 players, and it can be very hard to distinguish and decide which player is actually causing the danger or creating the danger. In this case, they're going to say it was Erskine. They're going to move the ball down to the 60, and it'll be Estrada. Off to the left, this one. First one hit very, very well. And now Audi would dodge a bullet. Down by 2 with 1:20 on the clock. Opportunity here for Audi to get the game within 1 goal. More than enough time. If that ball stays on the field, Fred's going to put it way out to the side and then sneak up on it. Comes off the boards. Tamacho going to give one, or Leo actually will give one play. Fred working it down. Freddie looking for Chukker, but that ball goes a little bit too far, and it'll be Estrada. And he's going to change to the field and come right into your living room once again. It'll be Tamacho. Pierres, one-timer. Everybody coming across the field. And a whistle on the play with 40 seconds on the clock. So you're going to get another opportunity. Now keep an eye on this. Tamacho's going to, he sees Estrada coming, so he's going to lay one down the center, going down the field. Fred's coming across the field. Right-away violation. I think Fred might have thought he had time to get there, but that was a set play. I was talking about Tamacho and Alejandro, how well they play together. And you can see that they're already a step ahead. And when you have 2 players that are playing that strong, they will create plays that are difficult to defend. And in this case, Audi gets caught and puts SebiLion back on the penalty line. They're going to keep the stick here with Estrada. And see if Alejandro can go 2 for 3. Oh, this one. Woo, hit well, but off to the left now. So you got one to the right. Well, one down to the center, dead center, one left, one right. And they'll keep it at 7-5, and we'll get one more run here to see if Mannix decides to drop the hammer here. It looks like Freddie's looking like he wants to run. Mannix taking his time. Back to the center now. Looks like I still think he's looking to run. Yes, he is. Here comes Freddie. Mannix. Oh, gets underneath that one a little too much. Erskine. And non-call. You say that Tamacho didn't get around quick enough. Picked up by Chukker. Whoa, they all come flying in the board, but time will elapse, and that'll end our first half. So 7-5. We'll send everybody off for a short halftime, and we'll be right back for the second half of the 2024 Eastern Challenge.
Playing in a dedicated women's polo league is great for progressing your polo. It's great for us to play together as women, to have a chance to take to the field with some of the best polo players in the world. It's helping us come together, improve our polo, and keep up playing a regular high level of polo.
Like, I'm learning so much. I am shadowing some of the best women players in the sport, and it's just been an incredible journey, really.
I have played at Santa Rita before, and I love it here. It's a fantastic club. They do so much for not only just polo, but women's polo. So we're very excited to be here, and huge thanks to Melissa and Mark for having us.
If you are in the area, I suggest you make your way to Sunset Chuckers and Cocktail, because this is the fun type polo match. It's where everyone's relaxing, chilling, just having a great time. We have great hors d'oeuvres and a special drink for the day. All right, welcome back, everybody, to our second half of the 2024 Eastern Challenge. And, Team SebiLion in the dark jerseys taking a lead here as they left the third Chukker. And a good shot there, Field 1 and Field 2. This is the 2024 Eastern Challenge with Audi in the white jersey. If you just joined us here for the second half, Mark Ganzi, Chukker Erskine, Fred Mannix, and Santos Bellini. SebiLion in the dark jerseys with Johnny Castillo, Leo Mendelbaum, Tamacho Piedes, and Alejandro Naviz Estrada. It was 3-3 after the first game. Chukker, very clean, open running game. Both teams thinking offensive. And then the SebiLion team outscoring the Audi team, making it 6-4. And then they left 7-5. And so still a very tight game. Both teams having opportunities. And we get a quick whistle here to start off the second half. Turns around the corner here. Mannix takes it down. And then Tamacho is going to be waiting for Fred. So he's going to get caught. Very similar riding in from behind. He's almost waiting for him. Fred's still got control. And he needs to give him one play there. So blocking is the call. Right-away violation. open goal penalty to 30-yard shot. Looks like it's going to be Mark Gansey to do the honors here for Team Audi. Gansey going to go at a lope at the line. He's going to go down to his walk. And the finish. Ooh, just off to the side. It's not like you. Mark usually dead on those, but a little bit off this side. He had one penalty, 3 early in the second chukker. And but both teams have a little trouble from the penalty line. The SebiLion team missing 2 4s in the first half, and now Audi missing 1. So kind of tick for tack. And each team's still trying to get that offensive attack going as the both teams have been doing a good job on defense, trying to keep them away. And here comes Leo. Going to be able to keep this ball on the field on the bottom as he turns it around in the corner. Santos goes for the steal and does a great job, and that's going to give Fred Mannix the opportunity. And picked up cleanly and quickly by Camacho Pierez, and then we get a whistle on the play. That'll stop the clock. Let's watch this player, Mannix, as Camacho comes flying across, backs it up, and right there, they're going to go lesser angle to Estrada, and they'll catch Audi on a right-of-way violation. Crossing will be the call. And that ball was right inside the 40-yard line, so we will get an open goal penalty, too, from the 30-yard line. It'll be Estrada. We'll see if they pass the stick or keep that going. Alejandro's been hitting them well, just a little bit off to the left and right. So just needs a few adjustments. Looks like, I forgot. I apologize. Leo's been hitting the open goals. Leo had an early one. He had one in his first chukker. This will be his second opportunity. And well hit right down the center. Well done, Mendelbaum. Leo, 2 for 2 from the penalty line. And that will take them back to that 3-goal lead. Now, Audi. This is where they've been coming back and not allowing the SebiLion team to get to that 4-goal lead. Kind of that roller coaster. Turned around here. Good possession. Well done. Camacho back to Alejandro. Alejandro's going to launch one down into the corner. Santos, that ball might go off the field. Well hit. Alejandro's going to hit that ball. An easy 140. And they'll line up way out in far side for the knock-in. And it'll be Mannix once again. Not changing much up here, Audi, on the knock-ins. Fred's been taking on the knock-ins and hitting the big ball. Looking for that's a nice ride off Chukker. Taking out Estrada. And look at this. Gansey's going to get a clean breakaway here. Mark on the Big Bay pony. Gansey needs to drag it across. What will he do here? Looks like he might have to take it back as he's got Camacho and Estrada. If he can take those two out, ooh. Now, did that ball come off of one of their horses? I'm not sure. You might have a safety on this play. Did that ball, Alejandro, get a piece of it, or did it come off of the opposing team's horse? We will see what they decide on this one. Yeah, it looks like they are going to go with the knock-in. So that ball went off of one of the defending players there. And Estrada will pick up on the knock-in. And he's got Camacho Pierez going forward now. He'll leave the neutral play. Nobody on Gansey. Mark will turn this ball around. And a whistle on the play. That'll stop the clock. And we'll see if they use a courtesy change here. Alejandro goes for the big ball to the outside. He finds, right there is where you're going to get it, on the hook. And that's going to be called on the cross hook. So very similar play we saw in the first Chukker with Fred Mannix. Sugar trying to get across to make the hook, and he almost got there. But you can see how his horse's rear end. Watch the tail end of Sugar's horse, number 2. Does he get across or not? Boom. See how it's on the left side? And you need to be even or on the right side. So that's a good call by the mount official. Very good call. And not an easy call because Sugar was flying in real time. That is a very fast play. We're going to use our Kersey change here. Now, remember the 2023 Eastern Challenge was actually won by Casablanca, Melissa Ganzi, Mark Ganzi, Nick Rodan, and Grant Ganzi. And they edged out Travieso with Michael Calle, Nito Uranga, Camacho Pierres, and Teo Calle. 8-7, very close game. Nick Rodan was the MVP. Nick going for MVP maybe this year as he led the Newport team to a very strong win today, scoring 12 goals. They outshot the Santa Rita team 12-11 in our earlier game. All right, penalty 5B from the center on the cross hook. Big ball by Estrada, but nobody home. Cleaned up nicely by Erskine. Santos looking for Ganzi. Mark, gets a piece of that one. Not an easy shot as that ball kind of bounced right at the end as Santos hit it very high in the air. Now Estrada's going to use the outside of the field. Cleanly backed up by Estrada one more time. Santos. And taken forward by Erskine. Sugar. Turn around. Give and go. Estrada. Oh. Bounces off the pony. Everybody just running and gunning everywhere. Looking to try to get free. But every time you get a free break, it looks like somebody comes in and makes a great defense play. Turned around now once again by Estrada. Alejandro's got room to work. Good play by Camacho to keep Ganzi out. Rotation by Erskine. Alejandro will leave this one for Pierres. Camacho. Check in the field. Shot on goal. Off the pony. Here comes Mannix. Freddie on the move. Freddie. Oh, that's a nice ball. But can Ganzi get there? Taken out by Pierres. Packed up nicely by Camacho. Uh-oh, here they come. And, whoa, man, that was a great angle. Sugar was flying in there, but it gets met. And look at the give and go back to Erskine. Sugar. Still Sugar. Flipping it to the near side. Oh, what a defensive stand here by the SebiLion team, and a whistle on the play. And I'm not sure. Let's see. Sugar coming in. Keep an eye on Leo on the outside. And that's I guess you could maybe calling Camacho on the blocking call, but they're going to center with it now. So did they call a 1 there? We will check and see. We're going to use the Kersey change here. They might have called a 1 and then went back to the center. So we'll check with our field side correspondent just to make sure. And yeah, it's a tough play. Camacho's so quick out there. You remember, we're using the drone and we're looking at different angles with the cameras and stuff. He kind of looked like the ball got hit at him and he moved over to the side. So maybe he's not allowed to make that hook. Very close call. And that was down in front of goal. So they had to call 1 because the ball's back at center. So we'll check on that and make sure because of score. But it's got to be a goal. So we'll go with the 1 here. And Mark's going to take it by himself now. Ganzi. Back to Mannix. Fred. And Do they whistle? Do they go out of bounds? Do they capitalize on the 5B? We will see. And they are going to get another one. So, oh, no, we're going to have we're going to foul on the play, so that one won't work out. So, all right. So I'm still saying they're the one there. We're still checking on that just to make sure from our field side correspondent. But to me, they had to go to center with it, so they must have given the goal, which would have been Erskine. And then with the 5B. Back in the corner, Leo. Yep, so we did have a 1 on that play. We're going to thank our field side correspondent. And look at this, Alejandro. And Alejandro will take their stick away and get one back to make it 9 now. And this is a good pass right to Alejandro. Watch how Alejandro pushes in there and then hooks Mark. So he keeps his mallet up, so that way Mark cannot make a play on the ball. And very smart play. You can learn a lot from that. You hit the ball down in there. You know it's got enough energy to cross the line, so make a hook on the defender. The offensive make, oh, that's a nice approach shot. Deep neck shot coming. Oh, off to the outside. Picked up and controlled by Estrada. We're going to click down to our final minute here in the Fort Chukker. Still 3-goal lead. Tamacho looking for Leo. Mendelbaum. Oh, pretty pass. And he's got Johnny Castillo. Look at Johnny staying on the near side. Clean. He's going to finish. And well done, Johnny Castillo. Que golazo. That is a pretty pass, though. And I love how Johnny stays on the near side to stay clean. This is a great pass by Leo. And he needed to stay near side there, or definitely Santos would have picked up the right of way. And then another good finish. So that'll end our Fort Chukker play. Look at this, 4-goal lead. We'll be right back. Fifth Chukker action, and we ended with a very strong goal. SebiLion coming on strong here in the dark jerseys. Audi, though, down by 4. Mucho tiempo. A lot of time left, though. And Audi not playing bad, just haven't had the opportunities shooting a goal. SebiLion getting a few more opportunities. So, as you said, 2 Chukkers of polo to be played here. So, anybody's game at the moment. Good cohesiveness, though, by the SebiLion team and a new team. Whoa, as he sneaks through there. Well done, Estrada. And then hits it out of the air. Well done, Mark. Gets back quickly takes out Alejandro. Alejandro gets back to the ball. Everybody comes together. Now, Camacho. You're going to have to give him one play here. Piedez between the legs of Mannix, and well played, Camacho. Goal number 4. Very tranquilo. And this is a huge goal by SebiLion. I love that. Camacho Piedez, he waited there and then hit that ball right between Fred Mannix's horse's legs and cleanly did not hit any of the horses with any balls or mallets. And done at a high level. And I think they're playing their positions very well, the SebiLion team. Johnny staying in the front, pulling the team. Leo doing what he does well, playing in the center and being the hustler. And then Camacho and Alejandro, very well played in the number 3 and 4 position on the leapfrog and change. We are going to get a fair play here. We had a player drop his mallet, so they'll give the ball back to Audi. Mark Gansey down the center. He's got Chukker. Freddie gets hooked by Camacho. Castillo off the pony. That ball's going to be a quick line change. Well done, Johnny. Drags it forward on the near side, and then we get a whistle on the play. Looks like that back shot of Johnny's went off of a pony right here. This ball bounces off of Estrada across the field, and that's Sugar's right of way right there. So you have Castillo coming from left to right over the top of the ball. Now, the problem with this is that ball's inside the 30 and or inside the 60. So they're going to bring that ball back over for a penalty 3 in favor of Audi. Opportunity for the boys in the white. It'll be Gansey. Mark. Yep, there you go. Now he's got it dialed back in. And a pressure shot there because much needed for Audi. As it looked like for a moment there, the SebiLion team was going to pull away. So that's a great icebreaker right there by Gansey. Very important goal for Team Audi here with 5:30 on the clock, on the bowling. Possession. Santos. Still's got control. Camacho. Well done, Piedez. Coming off the backside. Camacho. Under the neck with it. Going to be Leo. Alejandro steals it away. Keeping it going. Oh, man, Estrada. Did that ball go off the post, though? And nice attempt by Estrada. Great hustle as he gets that ball out in front and then almost finishes it with the next shot. And here comes Fred. Very strong-looking bay pony. Mannix mounted up. Mark, he's got time to work. Going to use the boards here. Taking his time. Santos has got in the rumble seat. Piedez. Mark surveying the field. Got time to work here. He's got Santos now still in behind. Mark's going to run this ball across the field. Gansey, if you can take it on the near side, overrides, turn around by number 3. Piedez. Loose ball play. Oh, gets a little help from the pony. Sugar. He gets a piece of it. Hey, everybody coming in hot. And Alejandro's going to get caught there on the quick line change. Good call by the mound official as he had players running. And you'll see this quick line change. There's a little help there by the pony. Right here, Sugar flips that ball, and you see how it's coming across the field. And Fred's going to jump on the right of way. So you're going to get a courtesy change here, and they'll check the ball placement. It's going to be a tough one. Nobody back, and a true clean breakaway there. If Alejandro does not make contact, he tries to get out of there quick enough. He almost got out in time. And another quick line change. We always talk about them. They always can be pretty tough. And so we'll get everybody on some fresh ponies here. And now an opportunity to see if SebiLion can get back to that 5-goal lead. Or if Audi like to get a few here and get in and go in that 6 Chukker. Down by 2 or 3 would be nice. We'll see what happens here. Remember, Aston Valley Polo Club once again as the amazing club known as the, well, it's unlike any other southern summer polo destination in the world. And, of course, known as the summer destination. And for many, many reasons, of course, not just the polo, but the local culture offers shops, incredible culinary scene, art, music, nightlife, in addition, hiking, trails, mountain biking, river rafting, golf, and fly fishing. And you can learn how to hit a polo ball like that at the polo school. As Fred gets a piece of it. And now both teams have a little trouble from the 60. So Estrada, Alejandro, looking for Piedes. This has been the dynamic duo today that's been working very well. Leo, smart play here. Knows he's got to give Fred one play. Nice pass by Mannix. He's got Gansey. Here's the approach. Mark, can he sneak through? And Estrada. And did it go off of Alejandro's mallet or not? We will see as they come together there. And let's see. Mark takes it forward. And, did Mark hit it off of Alejandro's horse? Or did, I don't know. We might have to look at that one again. Maybe slow it down a little bit. We'll see. They're checking, talking about it. But that ball came across. And no, Alejandro never touched it. That's not a safety. No, knock-in. It's got to be a knock-in because that ball actually went underneath Alejandro's mallet on the replay here. Yeah, Alejandro never touched it. The ball actually got hit forward and it looked like Alejandro touched it, but Alejandro did not touch that ball. It actually went underneath Alejandro's mallet. So they'll go ahead and have a knock-in, but a very close one. That was a close one. It looked like to me like it could have been but you see Alejandro, he was saying I didn't touch it, and but very, very close. But you can see on the replay that here in the CTV Sports Studios that the ball did go underneath the mallet of Alejandro and then kicked by the horse. A good call there by our dynamic duo of Lane and Dorniak, our officials today. Let's see, we get a penalty here. Let's see what happens. They come together. And I think you're going to get riding in from behind there. See if they get a late whistle on this. Because Leo comes in from behind and then steals the ball. You can see Fred kind of looking over his shoulder. And it made sense. But a late whistle always helps. So we'll get a penalty for 60-yard shot in favor of Audi. They need every one of these. These are big shots now for Audi. They know it. Down by 4. Every one of them counts. Here comes Fred. Nicely hit ball by Fred Mannix. Yes, sir. There you go. And you need every one of them now. And so well done. Mannix, he'll pick up goal number 3. 2 from the field, 1 from the penalty line. And like I said, both teams have been pretty good. A couple misses by both teams, but pretty even there. But that's a big one here with 2:30 left. Opportunity for Audi here. If they can get possession, it's going to stop the clock. We're going to get a timeout. And we'll get everything organized here on the field. Of course, I was talking about the beautiful Aspen Valley Polo Club, and one of the things really stands out is the Mount Sopris, which is such a beautiful, beautiful scene, or you call it backdrop, and for the club. Let's see, we get the bowl in here, you get a quick foul. They come together, and right there, and that ball looked like it was actually going up and down the field. Yeah, and then Fred just turned sideways there. He did not move the ball. He needs to move the ball first before he gets caught on the 90. From the spot, 5A, Estrada. Alejandro, getting a hold of this ball. And that ball stay on the field. Now it's just going to roll off the field. Well hit, though. That was a good 140. 130, between 130 and 140 there on the 5A. Mannix not wasting any time. Mark on the bay, and she looks like she's ready to roll here. Gansey has a handful of horse going. Mark, get out of the way. Mark on the play, and Cobra's got room to work. Well done, Mark. Still running. Oh, that's a pretty ball. Oh, just off to the side, but I must give credit where credit is due. That mare can fly. Whoa, man, if she had wings. Whoa, what a play by Gansey to get away from the pack. And just a little bit off to the side. But that's the Audi we're used to seeing here. Now Audi controlling the offensive attack. Still, down by 3. Well done, Tato. Santos had room to work. Santos, Johnny. Santos, working very hard here. Tato still has control. And whistle on the play. So, with 1:10, I think you're going to get a right-of-way violation here. Santos Bellini working very hard here with the number 4 on his back. And, yeah, that's going to be a right-of-way violation reaching against the SebiLion team. So, another opportunity for Audi and another huge opportunity with 1:10 on the clock. They get one here, and that'll put them down by 2. Opportunity to go back to center. They still have time for a bowl in with 1:10 on the clock. And even if they don't get a goal at the end of this Chukker, they'll be set up going into the 6th. Here comes Mannix. Freddie, nice drive right there. So Mannix, 2 for 2 from the penalty line here in the 5th. More importantly, look at this, 9-11. We have a polo match, and they're going to get one more bowl in here. So we'll see if SebiLion gets a breakaway play and puts it back to 3, or if the Audi team can get it within 1, out the back door is going to be picked up by Estrada. Oh, override, breakaway coming. Here comes Mannix. Freddie with 30 seconds on the clock. Will that ball stay on the field? Yes, it will. 3, Mannix. Turns it around, slows it down, little snapshot inside the 60, looking for Gansey, backed out of there by Mendelbaum, and here comes Estrada, and he's going to get one here, but that will end the Chukker. So we'll see what our mountain official decides there, as we had a little dicey play there at the end, but we'll get ready. We'll be back for our 6th Chukker, our final action, 2024 Eastern Challenge. I suggest you make your way to Sunset Chuckers and Cocktails, because this is a fun type polo match. It's where everyone's relaxed and chilling, just having a great time. We have great hors d'oeuvres and a special drink for the day. Okie dokie, here we go, everybody. Welcome back. And yeah, we did have a foul there at the end of the fifth. You can see that play. We had a crossing foul. That's why I was wondering where the players were positioned on that play and where the ball might be moved to. And they are going to give a penalty 4 here. So 60-yard shot on the right-of-way violation. Looks like Camacho Pierres. So they're going to pass the stick here. Looks like Alejandro's going to give it to Camacho on this one. And, well, we got a match for you. Great ball game here. 11-9, Audi. 3-1 in the fifth Chukker. And all 3 goals scored from the penalty line. So, SebiLion getting a little loose there in the fifth. And just waiting for the rest of our players to get organized here. But at the moment, it was, 3-3 at the first, 6-4 in the second, 7-5 halftime, 10-6 after the fourth, and then 11-9. And Camacho, oh, man, what a stop, what a play. Good defense here by Team Audi. That is a goal, game-saving goal defended play there by the boys in the white jerseys. Well hit by Pierres right down the center. And look at this. They got Mark going forward. Ganzi on the bay pony. Oh, and a little chestnut, actually. I apologize. She is smooth. Under the neck by Estrada. And that ball will go off the field. And we'll get a safety. So an opportunity to get this game within 1 goal here by Team Audi. And I don't know. I don't think there was much that Alejandro could do there but go for that play, because Mark was off to the races there. And little American Scampa, she can scoot. And good passing. Team Audi's come alive here in the 5th and 6th. Mannix will go back to the line for the penalty 6. Fred, well hit. Oh, that ball's going to duck right inside the corner there. Well hit, Fred Mannix, and he has been solid. Fred, 3 for 3 from the penalty line in the 5th and 6th Chukker. Muy importante for Team Audi, those penalties. And cuidado, SebiLion, because 4 opportunities, and Audi has capitalized on all 4. Very good job here, shooting at the goal. 1 goal difference. Gonna be Mark. Turn around quickly. Oh, that's a nice clean play by Camacho, but nobody home. Santos. Tato on the tail shot. Picked up here by Camacho on the gray. He's going to find Estrada. Alejandro, watch out. Estrada has room. Fred Mannix, neutral play. They leave it for Leo. Mendelbaum, nice approach. And the finish by Estrada. Good teamwork. And now SebiLion getting back to their offensive attack. Great play here by Mannix. He makes a defensive play. And then Leo just taking his time and finishes strong there by Estrada. And that'll put it back to 2 goals now. So now the Bolins are huge on the possessions. Freddie not wasting any time, but nobody home in the white jersey. Opened up cleanly, using the space by Estrada, Tamacho, and Mark. They come together. Slowed down there. Nice ride off. Erskine. Turn around. Alejandro. No whistle on the play. Ganzi in the corner. Tamacho wins the ride off. Takes it forward. Piedes. Trying to work it, get out of here. Sugar comes in on the steal. Yeah, everybody. Now they'll open it up. Sugar. Shot on goal here. Met in there by Leo. Mandelbaum with the ride-off. Well done, Leo. 3 in a row. Leo going for 4. Trying to keep, wow, Leo keeping it moving. Mandelbaum doing a great job, and he cleans it up and gets it over center field. Santos, he'll override. Back to Leo. Mandelbaum. Leo's going to go coast to coast. Leo with the shot on goal. Look at this, still going with the ball. Mandelbaum will not be. Look at this, Leo. What a goal by Leo Mandelbaum. That is the goal of the day. Mandelbaum started on the defensive side. He probably touched the ball 30 times by the time he got down there, but he finishes on the near side, and he can say it, coast to coast like butter on toast, and that was a very tough job, but wow, well done, Leo. I mean, fun to watch. I mean, he had a few good bounces in there on that run, but he would not stop. He kept his head down and just kept on going. And Audi was trying to slow him down, but there was no stopping Mandelbaum. Leo, well done, picking up his 3rd of the day and his first goal from the field. And more importantly, puts him back to 3 now, but still time here for Audi. 3:27 on the clock. So that's a lot of time. And now the good thing is, I mean, for SebiLion is they've cleaned up the fouling a little bit. They got a little loose in the fit Chukker, and Audi did a fantastic job capitalizing on all 3 penalties. And they had the one safety here. So let's see. Possessions are big now for Audi. And this has been a fun game to watch. See if Audi can turn up the heat like they've been. Audi been dialed in here in the second half. They haven't scored 1 goal from the field, though, yet. All the goals have been on penalty shots. And remember, we had the penalty 1 in the 4th. And then it went to the 5B. And then it was a 3, 2 threes, a 4, and then a 6. And here we go. Get the ball in a quick foul here. Comes off the pony. They come together right there. You're going to get the right-of-way violation, and there's too much angles. That ball's going across the field. Mark says, come on, get in the rumble seat. Let's go. Mark. Oh, Leo's got to give one play there. Fred is going to get a piece of that one. Backed up, and a nice back shot by Piedes. Mannix back into the danger zone. Sugar with the man right off the turn. And the whistle, and I like this call. I mean, it's a good call. Can't get any closer than this. I don't think it changed. Let's see. It looked like he was coming across the field here. Right there, great play by Sugar. And then kind of taps. He needs to go a little bit more on the first one. A little more angle on that first one when he made the ride off. If he would have taken that one to the right, then Alejandro would have had no play. But he kind of took it forward a little bit, and then he went to the right. That extra little tap. All right, penalty 5A. Little mishit. And the bomber by Piedes. That ball's going to lay down around the 60. Good turn here by Santos. Bellini on the gray now. Still keeping it moving. Bounces off of Erskine. Back to Mannix. Working it down nicely, but remember, time is at the essence, so they need to keep the hammer going here, guys. That ball will stay on the field? No. And the clock goes tick, tick, tick once again. We're going to click down to 2 minutes with a 3-goal lead, so now the advantage going to the SebiLion team, and it'll be Estrada with possession. So they'll take it under 2 minutes and have possession. So the boys in the dark jerseys in a comfortable position at the moment. Piedes, Tamacho. Nice pickup here by Tamacho. Tamacho, great game day. 4 goals here. 1 in the first, 2 in the second, and 1 in the fifth. He's going to work it down in the corner, but more importantly, taking up a tremendous amount of time. Castillo, who has just been on target today. Johnny, he's got 2 goals on the day, but done a great job at the number 1. Johnny, picked up by Chukker. Gets a hold of it, looking for Tato. And we'll click down to about a minute. Santos down the center. Can he find Freddie or Chukker? He does. Now, looks like SebiLion just kind of keeping themselves away from the fouling position. Chukker, Erskine, and he'll get one there. And you can see Estrada just kind of shading him there, knowing he's got that lead, and the only thing you don't want to do is foul right now. So just stay clean. Erskine will pick up his second, third of the day. We gave the penalty 1. And that'll bring us to our 32nd horn, down by 2 goals. So no way to really get the win, but they'll go for it. I guess they could if they get a foul here. But they want to be careful. I don't think you're going to see the SebiLion team foul, but you never know. 15 seconds, Ganzi on the move. Oh, what a pretty shot here by Mark Ganzi. That ball might go on its own. And that's the way to finish the game. Well done, Mark. Great run by the Cobra. What, 1 too light. And Mark had 2 penalty shots and 1 from the field. This is a brilliant approach shot here by Mark Ganzi. Great swing, great ball, just lays it right inside, comes in, drags it in, drive for show, putt for dough. That's what my boy used to say, the Dean of O. And so congratulations here as SebiLion, as the stage is set for the 2024 Eastern Challenge Final, as Newport, Gene Goldstein, Grant Ganzi, Nick Roldan, Tommy Collingwood, they will take on SebiLion. And with Johnny Castillo, Leo Mendelbaum, Tamacho Piedes, and Alejandro Nuiz Estrada. Just for the fun of it, will be Audi against Santa Rita. I'm Dale Schwetz. I speak for everyone here at CTV Sports when I say thank you for making us the leaders in polo broadcasting. And always remember, here at CTV Sports, we love the polo.